After that particular video where I talked about erectile dysfunction, I got a lot of DM and I found out that a lot of men are not really considering their penile health, but rather you get questions like, how do I last longer in bed? How do I spend up to 20 minutes, 30 minutes? How do I satisfy my woman? And you hear questions like, how do I enhance? My penis is too small. How do I increase the size? I found out that the focus is majorly on the size and also duration during sexual intercourse without even taking into consideration their penile health, which is very, very important. Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Miss Mary, popularly known as a nurse with a difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Today, I'm going to be talking about penile health. Yes, penile health, 9 ways to keep the penis healthy. But before we go into details into this class, if you are new on our YouTube channel and these are content you are interested in, please click on that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Miss Mary saying thank you. Let's go there. All right, welcome back. Like I earlier said, today I'm going to be sharing with you 9 tips to keep the penis healthy. But before I go into the details proper, if you've not watched our video, this particular video showing on the screen that talks about ways to deal with erectile dysfunction, I'm going to be leaving the link in the description box below. This particular video has 1.7 million views. It's very educative and is informative. I would advise you watch this video and stay informed. So today, basically, I'm going to be sharing with you 9 ways to keep the penis healthy. The first one I have to share with you, which is a common school of thought, is good personal hygiene. Yes, what I mean by that is to wash down there properly. I'm not saying taking a full shower, allowing the water comes. I mean washing down there properly. The penis, the scrotum, those places, it's advisable you take your time and wash them properly. For the circumcised and also the uncircumcised men, it is advisable you take your time while watching down there, because when down there is clean, it reduces your risk of bacterial infections and other things that it predisposes you to. So good personal hygiene down there, it's very important. Then the second one I have to share with you is be sexually responsible. Yes, be sexually responsible. Let me tell you something. It's good to have sex. Sex is fun. Sex is this. You want to have sex. You want to have sex. You feel having sex with multiple sexual partner, having a lot of sexual partner makes you a big man. Let me tell you something. When it comes to sex, you have to be sexually responsible. Try as much as possible to limit your sexual partners. Yes, for those that have multiple sexual partner, limit your sexual partner, because that is going to reduce the risk of frequent and recurrent STIs. And even if you have to have sex with your partners that you don't know of their STI status, it's advisable you do safe sex, which is putting on condoms. Even if you like it skin to skin or something like that, it's advisable you practice what safe sex. The first one is what personal hygiene. The second one is be sexually responsible. Then the third one I have to share with you is stay away from anabolic steroids. Yes, are steroids generally good for our body? No. Steroids are bad for our body. They are not good for our health. Same way it's not good our health. When narrowing is down, it is not good for your penis. It can make your testicles shrink. It can makes them smaller. So for men that take steroids, it's advisable you don't take steroids because it is generally not good for your health. Other things might come up. It can lead to infertility. It can lead to low sperm count. It can lead to the men developing breasts. It can lead to baldness. So there are a lot of disadvantage of taking steroid. So if you like your penis, you don't want it to shrink, you don't want anything to affect it, it's advisable you stay away from steroids. For the men that are using steroid for their whole activities and everything, you know what I'm talking about. Stay away from steroid. Then that takes us to the fourth point, which I want to share with you. And that fourth point is get vaccinated. Yes, get vaccinated. I know you'll be thinking when I was a child, I was vaccinated. There are vaccinations which are for a particular age range, and that is HPV vaccine. That is one I'm talking about in particular, which is the human papilloma virus vaccine. So this human papilloma virus vaccine, when you take it, it helps you fight against this particular virus. And when one has HPV, there are a lot of like there are different types of HPV virus, and some can lead you to develop cancer. They can lead you to develop warts. So when you get vaccinated when you get vaccinated against HPV virus, that is going to go a long way to help. The fifth point I would like to share with you is treat the penis the same way you treat your heart. See, the same way we talk about the heart head. I think the same way we should lay emphasis on the penis head, because the penis has a lot of blood vessels down there. They have blood vessels supplying the penis, making it to erect during erection. So the same way we have the heart, we have a lot of blood vessels going out and going into the heart. That is the same way. So it's important we talk about heart head and also talk about the penis head. Let me tell you something. Things like unhealthy eating, smoking, alcohol, these things we know it's not good for our heart. It's also not good for our penis. So if you smoke, you drink a lot, it's advisable you limit these things or you stop if you can't. And eating nutritious diet, it's very important. The amount of food, the type of food we eat, it's also very important when it comes to our penis head. That's the fifth point. Then that takes us to the sixth point, which is, guess, look down there. You see, when we talk about the breast, we talk about self breast examination. The same way we talk about self breast examination, that's the same way you have to look into the penis and check for any abnormality. Let me tell you something, you don't have to be shy. You don't have to be shy when doing this. It is your head. You have to understand your body. So what I would advise is take a look at it regularly. Take a look at the scrotum, the sizes, the penis, check if there's any discharges, any abnormal swelling down there. You can use a mirror to get a picture of how it looks down there. And if you know it is more comfortable for your partner, your spouse to do it for you, then go ahead with it. Let me tell you something. The penis can develop any abnormality, and if you don't check regularly, you are not going to know. So after this video, I'm going to make a video on the things you should look out for and visit the doctor in regards to the penis. Remember, look down there. Examine the penis, examine the scrotum, examine the testicles, and see if there is any abnormality. Then that takes me to the seventh point, which I have to share with you, and that is manage your stress. Yes, manage your stress. You see, mental health is something that we don't take into consideration. Let me talk about the stress before like going to mental health. See, when you are stressed out, a lot of things go wrong. Stress generally affects your body. So it's advisable to get useful ways to help you manage your stress, to help you deal with your stress. Because when you are stressed out, it can cause a lot of damages to your body. Your mental health is also very important. When you are depressed, you are anxious, it affects your general functionality, it affects your body. It's going to affect your sexual performance. It can even cause erectile dysfunction. You will not be able to last longer than you used to be. So managing stress is also very important when it comes to your penile health. The last point I would like to share with you, which is protect your penis. Yes, how do you protect it? How do you guide it? The first thing is during contact sports, it is advisable you wear your cup. Yes, because the cup is going to prevent you from injury and trauma. For those that don't know what cup is, what I'm talking about, I mean this. Yes, wear your cup because it's going to protect you from injury and trauma and other things that you can imagine. Then something I want to talk about is cycling, which is your bicycle. So it is advisable you look at the type of seats your bicycle is having, and also when you want to ride, you pad that area properly. There are padded wears that you can wear when you are cycling. Some people cycle because that is their job. They do some delivery job with the cycling, while some people cycle as a result of athletics, as a result of different things, sports and otherwise. So whatever may be the reason of your cycling, it's advisable you consider your perineal area, your scrotum, your testes, your penis during this cycling. There are some rules and guidelines that are on the website, on the internet, on Google, that gives you an idea on what to wear to protect that area while cycling, because cycling can damage some things down there. It can damage a lot of things down there if not done properly. Depending on the bicycle, the type of bicycle you are using, the seats you are using, these things has to be taken into consideration when cycling. So these are the 9 tips I have to share with you. And some of these points were gotten from Dr. Jane Cordell. Like I watched her video and that also educates me on that. And I decided to sum up with it and create the video on this. So thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Mercy saying thank you. Bye and see you in our next video.